Marsha? What is the change you want to see?
I would like to see people take responsibility for what they can do to create the change. And I think that when we look at the majority demographic of those who lead our organizations across the built environment, we talk about the white Eurocentric, heteronormative male based in London, recognizing that if we want to create an inclusive society, this is about culture and behaviors. And so the change I would like to see is to have those doors and minds open to recognizing that this is something that they can take responsibility for, rather than thinking that it's somebody else's problem, and that there really isn't anything that they're going to lose out from. There's no sense that an inclusive place like Vienna and the Aspen neighborhood that's been made more accessible for women excludes men in any way. And I tend to say it's inclusion for all, or it's not inclusion at all. There's no demographic that is outside of inclusion. And so that is why I tend to as well talk about inclusion rather than diversity, because when we talk about diversity, again, people seem to think that that is somebody else. Inclusion is really very much about calling in that conversation. So that's the change I'd very much like to see.
I think there's a quote that, never doubt that a small group of people can change the world because it's the only thing that ever has. So at an individual level, I think if we all start to behave in a way that's more human, more kind, and with more kindness, with more empathy with each other, that will just multiply and amplify and trigger down the line, and the world will be a more inclusive place.